Hey, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I have my coffee. Hope you guys slept good. Let's get into it. I have a workout coming up. So, I'm going to actually use this as a way to talk about some of my fitness tasks right now. Every day I do about an hour or so workout. And so I'm going to talk about how my workouts are. I'm going to break down just simple stuff that I try to do every day that have a major impact on my body, how it looks, and overall health. I think the most important piece that I want to promote is definitely how we could be more healthier, whether it's through devotions, whether it's through working out in the gym or doing some movement outside, going to therapy, reading the Bible, meditating, praying, whatever it is that you do to get yourself right, So I'm going to be promoting that outside of my devotions. I'm just, trying to get comfortable a little bit more. I've been shooting a lot of videos like every day trying to do devotions, and I think I got a good rhythm. So I'm gonna start sneaking in some more fitness and food type stuff that I'm doing. Yeah, I think, there's a lot of this that really goes into our health that I find to be very important. On every front, I think mental health is important, physical health is important, spiritual health is important. So this is why I do this. This is like my thing to keep me healthy. Is the reason why I do devotions, pray, talk to people I love, try to avoid nastiness in my life. Try to. It's not so easy. But I try, man. All right. So let's see. Let's get started on devotion. I might shoot another video talking about the fitness journey stuff. So that might actually help with some accountability on my front. So that would work. All right. So the title of devotion is "There is Always Time for Prayer." There he is. There he is. Don't y'all feel sometimes like, well, I used to when I was a kid, teenager, young adult. I remember like thinking, I was like, yo, man, I don't even have time to pray. And I used to think it was such a chore because I didn't see the importance of it. I was like, why do I gotta take this time out to pray right now? Like right before I eat, and somebody like, let's pray. I'm like, oh, come on, why we gotta spend this extra? It's not even a minute sometimes. I would be complaining. There's always time for prayer, okay? Always. I still gotta get off that, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just, I feel like it's cool not to take time to pray. I don't know what that is, what that was. I feel like I've shaken it. And I pray often in my mind, right? Like I don't pray out loud. So that might be it too. I don't know. Whether you are a parent, a school teacher, an executive, a mechanic, or a brain surgeon, you are probably busy. You not only have the requirements of your job to fulfill, but you may also have caretaking responsibilities with family or extended family. No matter how busy you are, be encouraged. God hears all prayers, even short ones. There it is. And that is something to be thankful for. Prayer is something you can do throughout the day, no matter how much you have on your to-do list. For example, if you are an exhausted stay-at-home parent who cleans up the house and changes diapers all day, then just take 1 minute to be still and say, "Oh Jesus, I love you. Strengthen me right now. God, I need some energy. I feel worn out." It is okay to talk to God in a very simple way. By praying throughout the day in this simple, meaningful way, we invite God into every area of our lives. And that is exactly what he desires. Yeah, man, I pray for my successes. I pray for other people. Man, I recently, it's funny, recently had an issue with someone that, which actually surprised me because, we were really in tune. And after a week or so, things didn't turn out well. And although I had to do some follow-ups and take care of situations, I prayed for this person, even though we had a falling out. I prayed for this person's health. I prayed for their success. Because, you meet people, you just don't know. Like, that's why I'm like, yo, sometimes I feel we try to do our best to be nice people, but some things we don't control. And so you just could pray for them, pray for yourself, pray for your job, pray for your boss, pray for the person you're dating, pray for your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your best friend, your enemy. You gotta pray for them all. Pray for other people. I'm not selfish in prayers. I just find that, sometimes I let the day go by and I'm like, oh, did I pray today? Like, no, I didn't even pray. And I say some words. It doesn't have to be long. So, I definitely feel like it helps with getting things off my mind, like saying things out loud. And sometimes saying prayers out loud. I know people got prayer closets where they go in and do their thing. I actually saw this movie, War Room, and this woman had a prayer closet. And I was like, whoa, that's intense. It was a good movie. If you have some time, go watch it. War Room, I think is, let me make sure. War Room, I think, is the name of it. And so, like, War Room. Let's see. Movie. Yeah, definitely War Room, I think. Yep. This lady had a prayer room, and she was just getting everything that was going wrong started going right. Maybe I gotta do a prayer room. But yeah, pray for people, man, because people go through things, you go through things, and things could always change. And that's just when things are going wrong. Sometimes we pray to maintain the good, right? Like say there's nothing wrong. It's just all good. I think we ought to pray for God, putting goodness in our life, because that could change like this. And so I do my best. I could do better. Let me say that. I could do better by praying more and for others, but I've done it. And I'm going to pray for her again today. And I hope she's doing well, man, because, woo, I was shocked. I was really shocked. Oh, my goodness, I was shocked. But I know there's goodness in her. So I will pray for people. People pray for me. Somebody hit me. I was like, dog, I was thinking about you. I prayed for you. That stuff makes me feel good. Because I'm gonna tell you, in this world out here, I believe that prayer protects us. It's like the security that you need. Because anything could happen. I was just watching on media how this guy was on a date with the young lady that he was with at Chicken and Waffles, I think. Was it Roscoe's and Chicken and Roscoe's? Y'all know it. It's in LA, popular spot. And she posted a picture, and I don't think that was, although the cops were saying that was the main reason. But her girlfriend posted a picture, which oftentimes that happens. It's like you can't control that. People post stuff. I post stuff. But she posted the location that this guy was in. He happens to be a rapper. And he ended up getting robbed at the spot, right? People found out where he was through that post. He gets robbed and they shoot him and he dies. We don't know what people are going to do that's going to lead to other people doing craziness. So praying for me is a protection. It's a protection. It's also a way for me to speak out things that come to my mind. Like, there's so much that I'm like, if I'm anxious about work, about this relationship, about, say, God, look, man, I don't know what you're doing, but this person is annoying me. Help me with this, right? Like, and I'm upfront with God, right? Like, I don't necessarily, because I've heard prayers that are, wow, that was a great prayer. It's like a lot of great words and they put things together. That's nice and fancy. I'm not nice and fancy all the time with God. I'm literally like, I'm talking to him like the Brody, like this is God, So I'm trying my best to explain my feelings and share outwardly with the Heavenly Father. So in doing that, I think it helps relieve the stress. It's like the therapist that I don't see, and just by saying it and speaking it out, it gives me a calm with issues, with anxiety, with even being worried about losing the things that God has put in my life, and enjoying the thought that I'm in a good place. So prayer is important. And I'm sure you guys have many things or many other reasons why prayer is so good. And I'm gonna try to do it more often. Now that I'm thinking more about my frequency in prayers, it's sporadic. I wake up. I sometimes don't pray when I wake up because I know I'm going to do devotion. But outside of your devotionals and I guess morning prayers, I see people who pray in their car. I see people before they drive, they pray. When they get home, they pray. Whatever your cadence is, as long as you're being genuine with God and with yourself, it helps. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. The devotion, I think I agree with it. Prayer of the day. I thank you today, Father, that your prayer, that prayer doesn't have to be long and complicated. You hear even my short, heartfelt prayers. I'm grateful that I can have a continuous conversation with you all through the day, and that you hear and answer me. Yeah. That's good. I don't think it's corny to pray. I don't think it's corny to be a believer. I don't think it's corny to meditate. These might be very well things that save us mentally with the issues that we come across. So I'm actually going to pray for that young lady again. I'm going to pray for you, man. If you watching, I'm praying for you. For sure. Oh, man. But yeah, I'll leave y'all to it. Say some prayers today. Maybe 1 or 2. If you don't do them, 2 or 3. However your cadence, I'm going to try to do the same. All right? God bless.